Merhaba sevgili dostlarım. 500 tilki ekranına hoş geldiniz. Efendim hikayemiz kaldığı yerden devam ediyor. En son hamamın gizli geçidinde bırakmıştık karakterimizi. Şimdi hikayemizi tekrardan sürdüreceğiz. Arkanıza yaslanın, keyifli seyirler.
Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
Bart.
Anam o ne?
Bart, stop that, now.
Of.
Bad.
Kötü Bart. Bart Sigi.
Bad make Ziggy lose.
Verset kaybet yaptı.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bad hurt. Bad less thinky. Bad less thinky. Bad sadless.
Bart can acı, Bart düşün. Beni buraya neden getirdin?
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God. Then boom. Chorfun go.
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Yardım edeceksin derken bunu kendi başına halledemiyor musun?
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to
Hem
Bart.
yardım iste hem tehdit.
But sorry. But job that good.
Tamam neyse yardım edelim.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Hırsızlar o delikten mi
Take it the
girdiler?
thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate.
Abi tercüman yok mu bu
Explosion,
dilini
big
anlayan?
enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But. Troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Neyse kolları
Bart,
sıvama
you
vakti.
see them?
But through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad.
Bad.
Now.
Yapma böyle, üzme kendini.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. I had this lummox, Fons, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some pops antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fons, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fons and ran like hell.
Neyse biz bir lağma
Should look
atalım
around the
gözü.
sewers. Got any more of that pop's antidote?
I've a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Tamam.
Thanks.
You've not
Bak
to thank
kötü
me
fan zehri.
for,
Tamam güzel.
literally.
Biz
You're no
zehirlendiğimiz
good to
zaman
me if you
fan
suck
zehrimiz var.
Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
Evet. Şimdi yukarıya dönme vakti. Neredesin sen? Yatıyor musun sen orada?
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
İncelemeyi tamamladım.
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Bombanın parçalarını buldum.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt,
Şeker
in no
mi?
mood for jests.
Geralt şaka kaldıracak. Ben de öyle gözlemlediğim bu.
Nor am I.
Maalesef
Just
şeker.
saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Evet.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Hadi bakalım.
Nothing
Havuzu
interesting.
incele. Level de atladık.
Tiles.
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Dipte ne var görelim. Bak ben de şimdi
Let's see
merak
what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel?
Henkel mı?
impossible.
Henkel kim peki?
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral, but I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel, you saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Hey kibar ol böyle yani
Gotta
emir
ask
baki
me
olma.
nicely. I'm not one of your delivery boys.
Aynen.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk around and barking as I do it.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Evet 3 beyi Hankel'in evine git diyor. Hadi gidelim. Burada bakacak pek bir şey yok. Evet eve girdik. Bırakın şimdi organı.
Footprints.
Ayak izleri var yerde. Mücevher kutusu. Altta da bir şeyler var galiba. Kitaplar önemli. Çünkü bazı özelliklerin kilidi açılıyor. Onu bir
Silver
inceleyelim.
cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer.
Tamam. Bunu da inceledik. Şuraya da bakalım. Tamam pek de bir şey yok. Şimdi yukarı çıkalım.
A letter. And a
Şarap
bottle.
şişesi. Gizemli
A
not.
wine from your birth year. It's
Doğduğun
absolutely
yıldan
excellent.
kalma bir şarap.
Startling bouquet.
Gerçekten
You
harikulade.
absolutely
Sarsıcı
must
bir
try
koku.
it.
Kesinlikle denemelisin.
But
Ancak denedikten
afterwards,
sonra
please
lütfen
place the
şişeyi bulduğun
bottle
yere
back
koy.
where you found it.
D'den sevgilerle. Şimdi bu kapı
Your birth year. Could be dandelions or Ceres.
Burada bir kapı var. Buradan gelmiş, atlamış galiba. Gizemli nottaki bulmacayı çöz. Tamam. Şişeyi 1251 bağ bozumu yuvasına koy.
1245 to 1254.
1251.
Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
Tamam. Evet, kapı açıldı.
Secret room.
Oh,
Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist.
bir leke. Ejderhan yağı hem de.
Stain. Wyvern oil.
Vahşi av. Mektup var.
Siri.
Siri.
Menge is following
Menge
me.
peşimde. Hazineyi
He
ele
seized the
geçirdi.
treasure.
Dandelion elinde.
Yes, Dandelion.
Dandelion'u
You
esir
must flee.
almışlar.
Footsteps. Not good.
Ayak sesleri. Aşağıda neler olduğunu kontrol et. Tamam, kontrolümü sağlayayım. Ama öncelikle buraları bir inceleyeyim.
Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstein.
Anladım. Nasıl bomba yapılacağına dair bilgiler var.
Dijkstra
Aa,
and Triss.
siz ne zaman geldiniz?
Didn't expect to see
Ah.
you here. Certainly. With Triss.
I decided
Oh.
we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too,
Ay
Triss?
sen,
No,
Chris.
just here for the coin.
Chris hoş geldin.
Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervois, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Tüm izler
Bothered Triss
Mengen'i
for
işaret
nothing.
ediyor.
No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
All right, I lied. But only partly.
Heard of beasts that are half lion, half eagle. Maidens who are half fish. But you'll never convince me there's such a thing as a half-truth.
I'll give it a shot anyway. Didn't actually see Henkel, but Menge does have your treasure.
Take it you learned this by peering into a crystal ball.
Maybe. Trade secret.
You're hiding something. And that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately. Though to my knowledge, he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menga spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Doubt Menga will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we... you know.
Ben de bir şey
Could have
söylemedim.
corrected him yourself.
True. But it's not an easy thing to say, is it? But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
Görüşürüz Triss.
Yes, Geralt?
Been in Novigrad long?
Long enough to know how not to get caught and survive.
And before you came here, where were you?
Oh, places where I managed to get by without your help, too. Which doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
See, you kept the rose of remembrance I gave you in Flotsam.
Seems so long ago. Probably because so much has changed.
So, sentimental value. That why you kept it?
Partly, though more as a warning.
So long, Triss.
Evet, Triss gitti. Triss ile gece yarısında limanın yanındaki ebedi ateş türbesinde buluş dedi. O halde yola koyulalım. Evet.
Glad
Saat
you're
12
here.
oldu.
Listen,
Hikayemiz devam ediyor.
took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mean it could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menga would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these
O ne?
shackles. Put them on me.
Sana mı?
Mind explaining what this is all about?
Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menga personally.
No way. Too
Bu
risky.
çok riskli.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
Pekala ama sonrasında
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menga's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Menga's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
dur bakayım seninle konuşmak
Wait.
istiyorum diyelim.
I wanna thank you.
Come on. Anyone would do this.
No, not anyone.
Stop. It doesn't befit a sorceress to blush.
Gidelim.
Still got a bad feeling about this. But tough. Let's go.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but...
Senin canını
Ciri,
yakanı yakarız
she's
kardeş.
what matters. Do
Pardon,
what you need
Tris.
to do, no matter what happens.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to. All right?
Yes.
All right.
Novigrad liman tarafı.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Merigold.
Marigold. Come in then.
Hadi bakalım.
Well, well. Triss Merigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat. But the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Merigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Menge ile konuşmak
Not so
istiyorum.
fast. I hand her over to Menga himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
Let go, you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
Try to loosen it if I were you. Might learn something interesting.
For instance,
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you for this, you...
Shut your gob, ginger whore, and you spit it out. Where's Eilhart?
Thought I made myself
Patronunuza
clear.
anlatırım.
I'll only talk to Menga.
Manga don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by. With my friend Marigold.
fine, grab her and come with me. But be sure to stay right close.
Sıkıntı yok.
Scram before I lose my patience.
You can learn a great deal when you're gripping a pair of pincers or white-hot tongues.
Here's where we split up. Go see Menga. Marigold will be next door.
Güzel.
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not you, not him.
Oh, playing tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a fingernail or three. That ought to get you singing.
Pekala ama işkence yok.
Fine, take her. I'd rather she didn't interrupt my conversation. But hands off, don't touch her.
Why? Feel sorry for the bitch?
No, couldn't give a shit about her. But if I don't get what I want from Menga, I'll want to sell her to someone else. Don't want you damaging the goods.
Keen nose for enterprise. You'd make a great madam. Don't you worry. Mengrel give you your coin, and Marigold will get what she deserves.
Gerekli kandırma seviyesi 1. Ona bensiz işkence etmeye başlamayın. Yeter mi diyeyim, götürün onu mu diyelim? Götürün onu diyelim, alırız
Do
sonra.
what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers can work. You'd be surprised.
Bekle Tris, seni kurtaracağım.
We'll deal with the witches, and then we'll come for you, don't you?
Seni bu alçakların yanında bırakmam.
I believe I told you not to let anyone in.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart, this witcher says he's got just that.
Anyone can claim that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring finger. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Merigold.
Is that who I hear? Very well. I'll go see her shortly. But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit. Have a drink, Witcher.
Hiç havamda değilim.
Not in the mood.
You've two choices, Witcher. Drink or die.
Evet, tamam, içelim.
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage, year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming. This little piggy went home.
Kurt, please see why Miss Merigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something. Hot irons, for instance.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that refreshing. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'll be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
Still haven't paid me for the witch, yet your hunters are already torturing her.
What of it?
You're damaging goods you haven't paid for yet.
This little piggy had roast beef.
Oh, you bastard! No!
This little piggy had none.
Don't worry, you shan't leave empty-handed. I shall pay you twice the usual reward for Merigold.
Awfully generous. Why?
Well, you've turned in your lover. The emotional trauma it must entail. You deserve compensation.
Neden söz
No
ettiğimi
idea
bilmiyorum.
what you're talking about.
You underestimate me. You see, I know everything about Merigold. Her special talents, what she fears, who she quarrelled with, who she shagged and who's ploughed her. Sensed from that start that this might be a provocation, your inept lie just confirmed my suspicions.
O halde kılıçlar çekilir.
Guards! In here!
Sen değil, senin kralın gelse Tris'in saçının teline zarar veremez. Anladın mı? Siz değil, sizin kralınız gelsin. Zaten ben de savaşmak istiyordum. Şimdi
Watch it whirling!
Birisi kurtarmam lazım.
Know who you're fucking with?
Dur. Tris mi oradaki? Tris. Gel lan buraya.
Well?
Tris gidelim. Şu komutanın üstünde alacak bir şey yok mu? Cebinde kron varmış. Git. Sintra yıkımı, kıyımı. Şimdi gidelim bakalım.
Know who you're fucking with? Spread out!
Come on!
Kılıç böyle sallanmaz aslanım. Kılıç böyle sallanır ve böyle kapı. Bacaklar ayrılır.
Go back to hell! Degenerate!
Kol kopar. Baş ayrılır. Kılıç böyle sallanmaz aslanım. Gel buraya.
Well, how long you gonna
Ne
make me
oldu?
wait?
He? Ne oldu? Birisi takip et. Siz kime şekil yapıyorsunuz?
I think that's all of them. That was close. What happened? I thought Menga took the bait.
No, he didn't. Sensed right off it was all a front.
We should search the office. Maybe we can find some documents mentioning Dandelion. I'll search his body. You search the room. I'd start with the desk.
Bakalım. Dandelion Menge'nin pençesinden kurtarmaya çalışmayı aklından bile geçirme. Bu imkansız ama dostumuzu tanıyorsan bir şekilde oradan sıyrılmanın bir yolunu bulacaktır. Benimle nasıl temas kuracağını yazmadığım için affet beni ama A. Zaten kaçacaktın unuttun mu? B. Melite kendini koruyanları korur.
Find anything?
Just his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait, something sewn in the lining.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here, give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
Bir mektup buldum
I found a
casustan.
letter to Menga from someone important. A spy, I think.
A spy?
Take a look.
Drop boxes, secret signals. Yeah, strong stench of spycraft here. This agent could know more about Dandelion.
Bet he does. Letter explains how to signal for a meeting. No mention of where it would take place.
Maybe Dijkstra can help. He knows everything.
Everything? Slight exaggeration there.
I'm not so sure.
Key to a vault? No address? Why do I doubt this'll make Dijkstra smile?
Well, might keep him from setting his thugs on us. Breaking our legs for failing to fulfill our part of the bargain.
Meaning glass is half full?
Of something strong, I hope.
Let's go.
All right. Nothing left for us here. Let's go.
Be glad to. Just not by way of the main gate.
Şimdi cadı avcılarının karakolundan çıkmanın bir yolunu bul dedi. Hadi bakalım. Birisi Sen çekil kenara. Ben kafa koparmaya gidiyorum. Evet, çıktık.
This is where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam. Listen, there's one other thing I wanted to talk about. But not here, and definitely not now. Come by later when you have a moment? I'd appreciate it. All right. We need to get out of here.
You there, Mr. Reuven wants a word.
Hayır ama ben de kimmiş.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
Anladık. Bu ne ya? Suyun altına mı gömdüler bizi ha?
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following me already?
Hakikaten bu beni niye bizi takip ediyor?
I will, soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menge didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the witch hunters.
Didn't see it anywhere, and 20 tons of gold is hard to miss.
You mean to say you've come to me empty-handed?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault, found it on Menge.
A vault that I need to find on my own? You've not made things much easier for me. Give me that.
Peki ya ödülüm?
Spare me. I want my reward.
Geralt, do all you witches have such nerve?
What do you mean?
You lied to me. Again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
No, I didn't. But I did deign to help you find your treasure, so stop moaning.
I jest you not, Geralt. You abused my trust.
Bak sen kaşınıyorsun galiba.
This time, yes, you'll live. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward. I take it you've still no idea what happened to Dandelion?
None. Found someone who might know, though. A spy, I guess. Signs his name, Yammerlack. Found a letter of his. Just one problem. It only details how to arrange a meeting with him. Makes no mention of where.
A ruined house in Far Corners. Give the signal, and he'll show up there the same day, just before midnight.
Bunu nereden biliyorsun sen?
Probably shouldn't ask, but... Dijkstra, how the hell do you know all this?
I draw it all from the flight patterns of birds.
Your sarcasm. It gets tiring, you know.
I've far worse qualities than that, believe me. And a final humble plea. Don't try to fool me again. Ever.
Efsunger hislerini kullanarak kutuyu bul, casusla buluşmak istediğinin işaretini vermek için kutsal kitabı içine koy demiştir. Sıradaki hikayemiz bu şekilde devam edecek. Evet sevgili dostlarım, burada bölüm sonu diyelim. Bir sonraki bölümden hikayemizi kaldığı yerden sürdürelim. Bakalım hazine kutusunun içinde ne çıkacak, bizi ne bekliyor, hep birlikte görelim. Videoyu buraya kadar beğendiyseniz beğenme butonuna basmayı unutmayın. Sevgiyle kalın.